What's up, everybody, and welcome back to Dying to Spill the Tea. This week's going to look a little different. I really wanted to dive into what's been going on with me the last month. As some of you have seen on our posts, I was in the hospital, so I felt like this was the time to just talk me, you, and get into my hospital stay. So let's just jump right in. A lot of you know I have cancer. It is what it is. What had happened was one day my tumors in my back got really freaking painful. Like, I was just not doing well. I couldn't get comfortable. And that night I went to bed and I was like, I need to go to the hospital in the morning. And there's one thing about me. I know the hospital. Okay. I know when I go, I end up staying. So I get ready for the hospital almost, which sounds so weird, but ever since I've been diagnosed with cancer, anytime I go into the ER, I usually end up being admitted, and it's for a long period of time. So I got up, I got ready, I put on my comfy clothes that have no metal in case I have to do scans. I did my makeup so I can kind of feel more put together, whatever, the whole shebang. I get to the ER, get pulled back into a room. At this point, I'm almost in tears from pain. I could not freaking stand it. And they are just loading me up on painkillers. And one thing to know about me, I do have prescriptions for painkillers and opioids and stuff. I don't like taking that at home. I don't want to take that at home. I don't trust it. I feel like you could get addicted easily. It's just not my thing. If I'm in the comfort of the hospital, I'll do it. I'll take it because I know I'm being monitored. I have nurses, doctors, got everything going on for me there, and I'm safe. So I'm sure some of you are like, why didn't you just take your own pills at home? I don't want to. I didn't trust it. Okay? Don't hate on me. So I get loaded up with all these painkillers, finally starting to feel a little bit better, but there's still that pain that is just tweaking my back. And they finally look at me and they're like, hey, we're going to admit you for pain management. I'm like, yeah, saw that one coming a mile away. So I get admitted. I finally get taken up to my room. I text my best friend, Patrick. Eventually, you guys will meet him. Maybe next week I can get him on the pod for a little episode. But I text Patrick and I'm like, hey, I'm getting admitted into the hospital. Here's a laundry list of things that I need, because I knew it wasn't okay, I'm admitted for a day or two. I knew it was going to be weeks. Okay. So I'm sending him this list. I'm like, I need my hairbrush. I need multiple pairs of sweats. I need hoodies, zip ups, short sleeves, tank tops, sports bras, underwear, socks. I need my laptop. I need my headphones. I need chargers. Everything that I knew that I would need to feel comfortable in my room and to make it feel more at home in the hospital as you can. Because if there's one thing about hospitals, they are not home feeling. They're very cold. The nursing team and the doctors, phenomenal. Love them. They're amazing, and they do their best to make you feel at home because you're there for so long. But the room just doesn't feel at home. I was fortunate. I had a roommate for 2 days, and then she got moved, and so the rest of my stay was just me. So I opened the curtain for the divider of the room and really opened up the whole room. I got a bunch of chairs brought in so my friends can come see me. I had the window seal next to me, so I put all my stuff, folded all my clothes, put it in the drawers, made it feel like home. I think I have a picture. If I do, I'll put it up here, while I continue to talk. But the first night, Patrick came to see me. You guys remember Hayden from a couple episodes ago. Hi, Hayden. And then my friend Mateo. I have not talked about Mateo on here, so shout out Mateo. Those three came to see me, and I'll put the little clip. I said my 3 boyfriends came to visit me my first night in the hospital. They brought me food, all my stuff. It was just so comforting to have 3 people there that first night, because A lot of the times with my cancer stuff, I like to go through it alone. I feel bad putting my problems on other people, and so I like to do it by myself and just manage and deal. But I honestly love it when I have friends that try and take some of the burden off my shoulders. Like, I will never ask. I really won't. Like, yeah, I asked Patrick to bring my stuff, but that's a little different. I won't ask for help. I won't ask for someone to come sit with me because I feel so bad. And I don't want to put someone else out by saying, like, hey, I'm sad, I'm this, I'm that, come sit with me. So when all three of them showed up and like stayed with me until I got my medications, because my medications were not coming for some reason, those three did not leave my side until I got my medicine and could go to sleep. So to all three of you, Patrick, Hayden, and Matete, I love you. Okay, I owe you guys my life. You guys are my rocks. You guys are amazing. The second day, I kind of woke up and was like, hey, this is the new reality for, the next couple weeks. Doctor came in and was like, listen, the cancer is pretty aggressive in your back. We have to start radiation. I already knew I was going to be doing radiation. I just didn't know I was going to be doing it in the hospital, which you're not actually doing it in the hospital. You get an ambulance to come pick you up and then take you to the cancer center to do your radiation. That was fun, honestly, like kind of having an ambulance every day. And like, I have a million different pictures I'll post as I'm talking because there's so many different ones. Because I had 10 days of radiation. So I took a picture every single day with my EMTs, just as like a fun way to kind of look back and be like, yeah, this is what I went through. I love to document my stories. If some of you follow me on TikTok, I did day like 1 through 20, asking like celebrities to comment on my TikTok, certain celebrities, anyone, skincare brands. I did the whole 9 yards and was a little extra, but it was still really cool. I'm really grateful for the people that did comment, all the love, all the support. And honestly, like, I would just want to take a minute too to put a pause on the story, even though I'm not that far into it. Thank you to all of you, to all my friends, to all my family, everybody that reached out, came and saw me, sent me gifts. I have never felt so loved in my life. I've been hospitalized before, and like, yes, I had friends come visit and family visit, but this time around, so many of you guys came to see me. My three best people in my life came to see me almost every day. I'm so grateful for them. My family drove down from Ukiah all the time. My brother and his wife, just everybody, thank you. It genuinely means so much to me to have so much love and support. Malia had come to see me a couple times. We had posted, but like I said, I wanted to do this episode so that way I can kind of just talk about the hospital in my time. She'll be back next week, so don't worry, you guys. But honestly, thank you all for everything. I don't even know like what to say other than thank you, because you guys showed me so much love and support. And you guys still to this day, I have so many people checking in on me like, do you need something? Can I make you dinner? Like, it's so amazing what the community can do for someone, and I'm just so grateful to have it. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Love all of you so, so much. But back to the hospital. So Wednesdays, I don't know if that's known on the podcast. Every Wednesday, I host game night at my house. I tend to go to Chevy's with my friends, and then we come back and we play board games and stuff. Wednesday hits in the hospital, and I'm like, it's game night. Like, what's a girl gonna do to play some games in the hospital? Text my friends, and they're like, no, we'll bring game night to you. Like, that was probably the coolest thing anyone's ever done for me. All my friends show up. We have Uno, which was the main game we played. We had Yahtzee, which we didn't touch. But one by one, everyone starts showing up. And next thing I know, I have a room full of people, like a room full of people. And we just had the best time playing games. Everyone's laughing. It was amazing. And I had so much fun. And for everyone to like show up and be there for me and to not, let me be out of my routine. Even though I'm in the hospital, we kept my routines going, which was so cool. One night, Mateo and Patrick actually snuck in a bottle of tequila so we could have shots. I think I have the video still, so I'll put that here too. We like filled these little water bottles with tequila. I know that sounds terrible, and if you're my nurse or any of my doctors or anybody that helped me in the hospital, I'm sorry, but that's the truth. Okay, we need a little something to take the edge off. And yeah, I was on a ton of drugs to take the edge off, but we still did it. And the worst part about that was like, so we filled those mini water bottles, right? In the morning, because Patrick had slept over and Hayden stayed with me in the hospital also that night. Patrick slept on the floor. I hope I have that picture because I'm putting that in here also. In the morning, my nurse wakes me up to take my morning meds. Well, she grabs one of the little water bottles, thinking it's water. Excuse me, so sorry. Thinking it's water. It's not. It's tequila. And so I go to take my pills and I open that water and I'm like, oh God, like, what am I going to do? I can't say, get me a different water. I can't say, hey, this is tequila. Like, what? So I man up and I take the fattest gulp of tequila with my morning meds. And I'm like, well, can't drink all day if you don't start in the morning. It was rough. And that was not the only time we snuck in alcohol. For the game night where everybody showed up, Patrick and Mateo, I think, or maybe it's Patrick and Eric. I don't even know. I know it's Patrick and somebody went to Chevy's and bought the margaritas because you could buy to go margaritas and brought them to game night. And we had texted everybody and we're like, hey, bring your Stanleys, bring a water bottle, whatever. So that way we all have water bottles. And everybody was drinking margaritas. And the only video I have where you can kind of see we're drinking the margaritas, I'm holding this fan. I really don't even remember doing this, but it was hot in my room. Like if you shut that door, it got hot in there. So Patrick's feeding me a margarita and I'm holding the fan and I'm like rotating around so that way everybody can feel the fan. And then somebody makes a comment like, do we have to feed the fan? Because I'm just sitting there like, trying to drink my margarita while cooling everyone off. I was trying to be a good person, okay? Don't come at me. I was trying to be a good person. But yeah, so worst hospital patient, me. I don't like to follow the rules. I don't care. I'm going to have fun. If I'm in there for 20 days, I'm going to do what I want. I even ended up telling my EMTs too, like once and a couple of them, I have the pictures of the ones that I did tell. I'll put in there. I'm going to put in all the pictures of them anyways. But I was telling one of them, I'm like, dude, I got booked up in the hospital room. And he's like, there's no way. And I'm like, yeah. And I'm like showing him the videos of like the tequila and everything. And he's like, dude, really? Like, yeah, really? What else am I supposed to do? Just sit in the hospital bed and color all day? Don't get me wrong, I like to do that, but I'm not going to do it all day. Like, shit. A girl just wants to party sometimes. Let me live. Let's see what else had happened in that hospital. Oh my God, my friend Gina. Love you, Gina. If you see this, so grateful that you're in my life. She drove like 2.5, almost 3 hours to come see me. And we made the cutest little TikTok. I'll put part of it in here at some point. We made a cutie little TikTok. The only thing is we didn't take pictures. I have one picture of her holding my hand when I was going through a really painful moment. And I'm so glad she was there to hold my hand because I was not doing well with it. But it's just the fact that she's willing to drive that long to sit in the hospital and stay the night in the hospital with me. Like, I'm sorry. What friends want to hang out in a hospital. Yeah, if they love you, for sure, but I'm blessed. And when I say this, I truly mean it. And I hope any of my friends that do see this, you guys are so amazing. So many of you were like, I'll sleep in bed with you, I'll sleep in a chair, I'll sleep on the floor. So many of you offered, and so many of you did actually stay the night. That's so wild. And I'm so grateful. Gina, I'm sure you didn't sleep that great on that chair, but thank you for staying. It means the world to me. I literally love all of you, and I'm going to probably say that a million times during this episode. But yeah, so she stayed. We made TikToks. We hung out. We ordered food. I don't even remember what we ordered. I'm not going to lie. I can't tell you guys the full story of the hospital. Not because I don't want to, but I don't remember it. Your girl was on a lot of drugs. I don't even know if I could say all the drugs that I'm on without this being like censored. So maybe I can type them in above me. But I was on so many things that a lot of my memories are kind of wishy-washy. So sorry. Wish I could tell you everything, but I can't. So Gina came to see me, and like I said, Mateo, Patrick, and Hayden, those three probably were there almost every night, if not every single night. Get off work, come see me. Weekends, come hang out with me all day. Like I was just so blessed. And we just made the best of it. We'd sit there and chit chat. If I was tired, like my friends let me take a nap. Malia came to see me in the hospital, and like this woman made a TikTok while I was passed out because after radiation treatments, I don't know how much anyone knows about radiation. The process itself looks so easy. You're laying on a bed, this machine just kind of spins over you and it zaps that laser into you. I'm exhausted after. Like, imagine being out in the sun all day. Like, we're talking 102-degree weather. You're just laying out in the sun all day. And you come in and you're like, dang, I'm so tired. That's how it almost feels with radiation. And so Malia came to see me and I felt so bad. I'm like, yeah, I want to hang out and talk, but I'm exhausted. And I just passed out. And then I wake up and Malia's like, I made a TikTok. And it's so funny because I'm just dead asleep, like curled up. And she's just dancing away, doing her little TikTok. Love it. It was so good. And then the next time Malia came to see me, she actually went to a concert and then still on her way home stopped to come hang out with me and lay in my bed with me. And that's the picture you guys saw on the Instagram, is us curled up in the bed with our podcast blankies, because it just wouldn't be us if we didn't have our podcast blankies. And they're like a comfort thing. Like, I love this blanket. I use it more than just for the podcast. It does stay up here in the podcast area, but I love it. It's so soft. And if you know anything about me, skulls, hello, Halloween, hello, my house, y'all wait till October for the Halloween episodes. It'll be spooky and it'll be so good. But sorry, got so sidetracked. ADHD takes off. Anyways, the rest of the hospital stay was mainly just like a pain management thing. So I was taking my pills probably every 2 to 3 hours. I took different pain pills. And that's why my brain is so foggy. I was on a Special K drip. I'm going to say that because I don't think I'll get in trouble. I was on that drip for a while, and Lord, let me tell you guys. If one of my friends has the video, I'll try and clip it in here. I'm talking to a monkey at one point because I'm so out of there on drugs that I thought there was a monkey. Not once, not twice, 3 times I had seen this monkey. I told my brother about the monkey. I text a group chat about the monkey. I was just like, guys, this monkey will not leave me alone. There's no monkey. There's not. So I was a little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, but that's fine. It's besides the point. You know what? I was having a great time. Finally, after I got off those meds, it was just focusing on radiation. Did 10 treatments, of radiation, and that was so hard. It almost felt like it was impossible. I've only ever done 5 at a time, so doing 10, I was like, will I be able to do it? I don't know. So I did it. I finished it. I killed it. You know what? I'm so proud of myself. And I'm so thankful Patrick actually was with me in my last radiation treatment. Got to ride in the back of the ambulance with me. We got to the cancer center and he's like, I want to see you ring the bell. I'm very controversial about ringing the bell. I've rang the bell so many times now because you ring it, from what I was told, you ring it as a sign of completion for your treatment. I'm in and out of treatment like every few months, so I'm ringing the bell constantly. Sometimes it feels like I shouldn't, and so I don't like to, and other times like I hear that bell go off and I'm like, I did that. I did that by myself. I didn't need any doctor's help. I didn't, you know what? I killed that by myself. And that's something no one can take away from me. Like, I'm so proud of myself every time I finish a treatment because, you know what, in all honesty, when I start a treatment, sometimes I think, like, is this it? Is this going to take me out? But you know what? I did it. And I'm here to tell the story about it. And that's what matters. So after I finished radiation, I think it was 2 days later, and then I was set free from the hospital. And then I've just been living life. So 20 days happened in the blink of an eye. Honestly, I only remember the little bits that I just shared with you, and I even dragged those stories out. But yeah, it was 20 days of pure chaos and the most amazing friends and family coming to see me. But I'm just grateful to still be here. I'm grateful for everybody and everything. My TikTok followers on my own personal page, like, huge shout out to you guys and thank you. So many of you guys sent me gifts from the hospital that I just can't even believe. So many of you don't know me personally, and you guys sent me things, and it was just amazing to see and feel so loved. But yeah, that was the hospital stay. It was kind of wild, kind of crazy. But the next step, I'm getting a PET scan to see how well the radiation worked and what to do next. I will be starting chemo, so I'll fill you guys in on that in the next few episodes, I'm sure, on how that goes, on how my scans go. Um, Chemo is going to be a rough one, so you guys are definitely in for lots of stories when it comes to that. But I think that's it for now. That's kind of my little short update. Sorry, this is a shorter episode, but I just felt like I needed to talk. If anyone has any questions, comments, anything, feel free to DM us on our page. You can DM me on my page. If I skipped over something, if you're any of my friends and I missed a cool story, I'm so sorry. I will insert all the clips that I can that I've taken from the hospital, everything. But as for now, thank you to everyone, friends, family, strangers, everybody for all the love and support and all the continued love and support. And we'll be back with our regularly scheduled podcast. So I love you guys. I'm Cami, and this was Dying to Spill the Tea. Bye.